Well, welcome to the regionals playoffs, right? Here we go. We are back over to the Hudson Raiders home field here. My name's Ken Conan. Aaron Sundin to my left. Down on the camera is Adam Tilson. Thank you for joining me today, Aaron. What do you think? We got boys playoffs.
Boys playoffs, yep. So we are lucky to have a home game here. Hudson, again, sitting in a pretty good spot. The playoffs, the way they sit right now, Hudson's playing Wausau East today, the Lumberjacks. Hudson is coming in the number 4 seed. Win tonight, they'd have another home game on Thursday.
Awesome.
They play the winner, or the winner of the next game, which is Rapids, Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, and Marshfield would advance. So good draw for Hudson.
Nice.
The Wisconsin Valley Conference this year down a little bit, and I know Wausau East was, I think, had 2 wins in the conference, same as Marshfield, but Marshfield ended up with the 12 seed, Wausau East the 13. So,
Got it.
yeah, a good draw, and the winners of this region will then move on and play the first round of sectionals against Eau Claire North.
Got it.
So
Okay.
they're the 1 seed.
Okay.
We saw them earlier in the year. In fact,
Good
we
squad.
saw them, and good, solid team. But Hudson can compete. I mean, they had a tight game over at Eau Claire when they played at Carlson Park. And the next game got away from them a little bit. But we'll see how they do today. You got to take one game at a time here. So
That's right. That's right.
leadoff batter here, Lane Yenis.
Snuggle in with you here so I can get the pitch and everything. Owen Wedge up at the mound for Hudson. First pitch of the night. Inside and high on that one.
Yeah, Hudson going with, I mean, it's debatable who the number 1 is here, but I would
Yeah.
say Owen is certainly being the senior and pretty similar records and stats overall between Ben Burkhoff and Owen Wedge, but Owen, again, has some experience there and certainly up for the task. So good start. Ground ball down, just fouled down the left field line. So I would expect, we'll see how Owen does today. If Coach Blagan decides to maybe keep an eye on his pitch count, save him.
Sure.
Again,
Just in
I'm kind of
case,
making
yep.
some assumptions
Yep,
here
yep,
as we start, but I think the thought is go with number 1, and if he can move and groove and keep his pitch count down, that's a good thing. Pitch high that time. 3-1.
Well, you might hear a little bit of breeze. There is some breeze coming out of, I don't know, we're going to call it the northwest, maybe?
Yeah, I think you're right. Good sense of direction. Good
Woo!
pitch that time.
Good sense of direction. Well, thank you. I've often been called a compass.
Yeah. Full count. Fly ball.
Little blooper
over
there.
the
Yep.
shortstop's head. Bussin can't get there. So Yedis is on with the leadoff single here.
Well, just kind of found the gap out there, right? in front of
Just
the
kind
left
of
fielder.
opposite field.
Yep.
Yeah, just. And we'll have to see how the wind does here today and what kind of effect that has. I certainly think it's going to have an effect on the outfielders.
I agree. And if you're not familiar with how our field is oriented here, we're kind of facing right into it, right?
Right.
I mean,
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
right into the breeze.
it's probably going to knock it down, or depending if you get a decent gust, probably push it a different direction. So
Sure.
brings up the batter, right fielder J.T. Gorski. Wedge comes to the plate.
Nice pitch.
Gorski squares the bunt, pulls back.
Wedge with some heat
0-1.
across the plate on that one. Had a chance to talk to Owen's mom before the game. Sounds like
Angie?
he's going to Angie. Yep, going to St. Cloud. Going to be a Husky.
Yep.
Going to play ball for them too, which is awesome.
Squares the bunt again. That one's popped up.
Foul ball. Sounds like they've got a coach out there, and I'm not familiar with him, but it sounds like they've got a good kind of tenured coach out there that's been out there. Got a great program running.
It's a good program.
yeah,
They're one of the better teams in the Northern Sun Conference. So I know they had a good year this year. Not sure.
Really? Okay.
As far as playoffs go, I'm thinking those have to probably be done now for Northern Sun, but they were at the top of the conference.
Wow, that's great.
0-2 here on Gorski. Gets him with a curveball that time.
Wow, what a
Strike 3.
pitch.
Batting third for Wausau East, left fielder number 3, Caden Worth.
Brings up the left fielder, Caden Worth. 1 out here. Yedis the runner at first.
Check what the coach has got for him down the third base line here. Steps into the box. Owen about ready to rock and roll.
Throws over to one. Burkhoff's there.
I like it. Keep him honest over there.
Yep, that's a quick toss right there.
That's right.
When you're out of a stretch.
That's right. When you're a lefty at the mound, it makes that throw to first pretty easy.
You're just getting a decent lead over there, though.
Wow.
Blows one by him there for strike one.
Great pitch by Wedge. Cooled down a little bit from
that one's fouled off. Burkhoff chases, but the wind's going to blow that one out of play. Yeah, I threw a sweatshirt on thinking, well, if the sun gets covered up, it might get a little chilly in our booth here. Look at you. You're ready,
the same
too.
Thing. Yeah.
I
had to keep the shorts on. Once Memorial hits, the shorts stay on. I don't care anymore. I'm wearing shorts.
It's all right.
It's a tradition. But I'm going to stay warm up top. 0-2.
Runner goes. Hove, throw down to second. Oh, got him there in time. Ducharme is there.
Woo!
Nice play that time by both the catcher and the second baseman. Ducharme got in front of the bag. Ball got there ahead of time, able to make that play.
Nice throw from behind the plate there.
Tyler Hove with
what
throw
an
down.
Arm. 1-2 here?
0-2.
0-2, thank you.
Oh, 1-2. Sorry, yep, you're right.
Thank you.
Ball off the end of the bat, rolls foul.
Kind of jammed him on that one, it seemed like. Still 1-2 here, 2 outs. Wausau East getting a little aggressive, sending the runner there.
Yeah. He was getting a decent lead. Figured they were trying to do that when they were trying to sacrifice the number 2 batter.
Yeah.
That one's fouled off. Oh, and again, it's the playoffs. You're an underdog here, so
right.
You know you got to get some runs on the board, get some runners on the bases. 1-2. Just
battling in the box here. Had him leaning all the way in to get that one, wasn't it? Yeah,
that one was a little outside the strike zone, but he got a piece of it. Curveball that time. Got him on the corner.
Wedge! Come on now.
Couple of strikeouts there for Owen Wedge. For Wausau, no runs, 1 hit, nobody left. Half an inning gone. Hudson coming up to bat.
Well, welcome back to the McCarty Construction booth here. Want to put a quick shout out for McCarty Roofing. They are busy right now.
Bet you they're real busy.
Everything going on. If you need some help, be sure to ping McCarty Roofing for all your roofing needs. They're it's crazy with that storm that came through last week Thursday.
Yeah, and starting lots of signs around town, all kinds of different names.
Oh yeah,
haven't seen many roofs worked on yet, but Peyton Lawrence, the left fielder, leading off. Peyton having a good year. First pitch in there for a strike. Noah Stroming is the pitcher for Wausau East. Stroming's a senior, number 17. Got him on that one. 0-2. Here on the leadoff batter, Lawrence.
Ooh,
that one's flown out to right field. Right fielder gets underneath it.
A little bit of
makes
a hop
the catch.
and a catch.
Yeah, it looked like for a second that might get to the gap, but kind of hung up there a little bit.
Second for Hudson. Second baseman number 4, Brayton Ducharme.
Well, the sun's going to make an appearance, too. Looks like we might have some blue sky coming in for a bit here, Mr. Sundin.
That's good.
I like it.
Brayton Ducharme, the batter, playing second base today for Hudson.
Ducharme, one of the brothers Ducharme out there.
Falls that one back.
Now, are they both juniors or seniors?
Seniors.
Seniors,
Yep,
okay.
they're seniors.
Bit outside.
Stroming's got a little bit of gas there.
He
That was
does.
hard.
He does. Tall guy out there.
Very
at the
tall.
mound.
This is with that fastball outside. 2-1.
identical pitches there, kind of on the outside, trying to catch him. Good eye, 2-1, 1 out.
Got him in the corner that time.
2-2.
Got him.
Wow.
Yeah, he's throwing some heat. A little bit of movement on some of those pitches tailing off. But
yeah.
Third for the Raiders, third baseman, number 2, Wiley Baumer.
Brings up the third baseman, senior Wiley Baumer. 2 outs here for Hudson, bottom of the first.
Get the old 2-out rally going, maybe. Let's see, Wiley.
With some heat that time for strike one.
I think we may have found out what his go-to pitch is.
Yeah.
It's a little outside and low on that one for a ball, 1-1. Good chatter out of the Hudson dugout tonight. Always fun to hear those guys fired up.
I like it. Intros there tonight.
I like it.
Curveball that time.
Ooh.
Check swing by Baumer goes down the first base line. Stroming able to just go over and make the tag to retire the side. For Hudson, no runs, no hits, nobody left. After one, Wausau East 0, Hudson 0.
Again, welcome back to the Raiders streaming booth here. It's sponsored by McCarty Roofing. Check them out, McCartyRoofing.com. I told Mike I'd give him a ton of shout-outs tonight. It's busy time for those guys. You need a roof looked at, an estimate, all of the above. Check those guys out. They're great. Been a long-time sponsor with Raiders Streaming. Love to send them some business from local here. So check out McCartyRoofing.com.
All right, leading off the second here for the Lumberjacks, Oliver Tarajski, number 4 batter. Tarajski, the DH tonight. First pitch misses for a ball. Wedge delivers. That one goes opposite field. Right fielder.
Ben Land out there?
Ben Land out there to make the catch.
Landy. Ben Land, a guy that we've known around the Conan house for a long time. Good to see him out in right field. Good guy.
Number 19, Eli Poggle up to bat. Poggle behind the plate tonight. 1 out here for one wedge. First pitch to Poggle. In there for a strike.
Wow. What would you call that pitch?
That's a curveball.
Curveball.
That one just misses.
Just a bit outside on that one.
Yeah, Owen obviously does a good job moving his pitches around. Can certainly bring some heat. Has a nice curveball. That one's fall back.
I tell you,
another good off-speed pitch.
Yeah, those off-speed, just deceptive.
It's like a change-up breaking ball he throws. Very, very good location. 1-2 here. Just misses with that one.
Trying to get him chasing that one. 2-2.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Sorry.
There, got him. That was the off-speed right there.
Bingo.
Nice pitch.
Batting 6th for the
All
Lumberjacks.
right, 2 down.
Pitcher number 17, Noah Stroming.
Got some tall guys on this team.
Yeah, he's a tall guy. Noah Stroming. 2 outs here. Good pitch that time.
It just looks like when he delivers that pitch, like he's just playing catch.
Very
with the catcher,
relaxed,
right?
out there,
Just like I'm just going to
just
toss you
good
this ball.
and
Seems like the batter jump all over that thing.
another good pitch that time with the curveball.
Right?
Well, and the thing is, his motion with every pitch is the same too. Some pitchers, even especially young ones, you see things change with the mechanics that tip off pitches, but not so much with Owen.
Almost got him on that one. So 1-2, a little low on that last pitch.
Ground ball rolls foul. Yeah, it just seems kind of quiet. No JV game. Nobody over at the cages warming up.
Yeah.
When I pulled in here, of course, I pulled in, Rockstar parking. I'm right next to it. And then I thought, nobody parks here because they don't want to get hit with a foul ball.
Right. I think I left my truck right behind the house like an idiot.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you get so busy, like, getting everything
Again,
put
off
together.
the end of the bat. That's going to stay fair. See if Wedge can get there, make the throw. That one's going to be
off the
offline.
mark.
Just a really tough spot, especially with that runner going down the first base line. One of those things that, as the person trying to throw that, you want to look for a target from your first baseman to be outside the line, and just a tough line right there.
For Wausau East center fielder number 4, Wyatt Stahl.
Wyatt Stahl, the batter. Again, 2 outs here. Wedge throws over to first. Not in time. Ryan Rodemeyer, the runner over at first base.
That one's
Curveball
popped up.
fall back.
Probably hit the forerunner on that one.
Yeah,
what was I thinking?
With the exception of a couple of hits here, it seems like they're having a hard time timing up on one, and a lot of hits off the end of the bat or just kind of barely making contact with it. That one's outside. 1-1.
Good heat on that one. Didn't miss by much.
Rodemeyer, the runner at first, he's a freshman. Ball outside that time. Hove wanted to toss it down there, but
he was thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't think first baseman was quite ready for it, but we'll see what he does this time. Two and 1. Got him with that curveball outside. 2-2.
Nice pitch. Is it tougher as a lefty to pitch to a lefty?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see, that's why you see in the pros a lot of times they'll go to the bullpen, go lefty, lefty, righty, righty. Nice pitch that time.
Oh, my.
Pulled the cord on that one, Ken.
Yes, he did.
For Wausau East, top and second, no runs.
Wausau East, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. After 1.5. Wausau East 0, Hudson 0.
Whoa! Gangnam Style! Sorry. Master of the music down there, really crushing it with some Gangnam Style.
Jason Haverly.
Jason Haverly with a throwback.
Yep, the DJ extraordinaire.
He's available for weddings, funerals, get-togethers, bar mitzvahs, toga parties. You name it, he's in.
Jake Bussin, the batter here.
I'm going to book you some events real soon. I got the gear if you need it. What was that, a strike or a ball?
That's a strike.
Thank you.
0-1. Curveball.
Just a bit outside.
Pretty good movement on that pitch there. But just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. He
I
tried
got you,
the
brother.
corner and missed.
These guys in the booth are like, what are they laughing about right now?
1-1. Bussin lines that one to right field.
I like the sound on that
trouble
one.
there.
Oh, over his head. Here he
Over his
goes.
head. Bussin wheeling. Going to try for third. Nope, he's going to pull up the brakes and stop there with a leadoff
Hudson.
double.
There we go. Come on now. Nice wrap out the
Opposite
right.
field double that time by Jake Bussin. Good start for Hudson in the bottom of the second here. Kind of lost it with the flag obstructing my view, but that was one of those that looked like it was tailing off with the wind a little
yeah,
bit. The right
agreed.
fielder just kind of not able to get there, overran it a little bit. Brings up the pitcher, Owen Wedge.
It's funny, on that side I can't really see, so I was just watching the camera, and Adam did a great job.
Yeah.
All right, got something rolling here.
Got him with a fastball there, strike one.
Oh, and 1.
Bussin getting a pretty good lead over there
He
at
is.
second. That one's low. He's
There
going
we
to
go.
advance
There
to
we go.
third base.
Gets away from the catcher. Bussin will move around to third and score in position.
Yeah, talked a little bit about the speed Stroming has, but he has had a little bit of issues with his curveball so far off the plate. We'll have to see anything past the catcher. Certainly gonna. That one might be deep enough. Wind is gonna knock it down. They're gonna try to tag here. Bussin at third base. Center fielder comes in for it, makes the throw to home. Oh,
safe. He dropped it. Oh my goodness! What a play! What a throw! The catcher just dropped it as he came flying past. Score 1 for Hudson.
Yeah, that was a great throw by the center fielder there. Catcher got it up the line. Looked like he had the tag in time, but just wasn't able to hold on to it. So, sacrifice fly that time.
Take it.
Deep enough. Again, it got knocked down, gave that center fielder a little bit of a chance to set up underneath it.
0-1. That's so
Brayton
excited.
Ducharme, the batter.
Forgot to hit the replay on that one. Little stubber off the toe here. That one's in play. Good throw down to first.
Nice catch that, or nice play that time. That was off the plate, kind of a high hopper. Stroming it over there to make the play.
First baseman looking like it was the third out there, but
He thought so too. Yeah.
he'll scramble back over to first and call it 2 outs.
Embarrassing.
It's all right. It's all right.
Hunter Carlson, the batter. Batting DH tonight. Liner
Ooh, right
up
up
the middle.
the middle.
That's going to be trouble. Shortstop's
Great
over there,
play.
knocks it down, makes the throw. It's going to be overthrown. Carlson's going to hold on for a second there, put the brakes on. Good play by the shortstop, knocking that down, but not able to get up and set his feet for the throw. So it's going to be a hit for Hunter Carlson.
Diving play out there. It's short. Excellent job, and holds him for 1. So 2 outs. Got a guy on first. Score 1 for Hudson so far this inning.
Kyler Hove, the batter. 2 outs here. 1 in for Hudson. Hunter Carlson, the runner at first. Nobody holding over there. Stroming.
Take a quick breather up there at the mound.
A little walk off the mound to walk Carlson back to first. Now they'll hold him. Still getting a decent lead, though. See what Hudson wants to do here, if they're going to be aggressive and send the runner. Not going that time.
Goodness. Talk about taking one.
That's a curveball that didn't curve.
Ouch.
That was a tough shot. Hove just shook it off, threw the bat back and said, let's go.
Either hit him kind of in the upper forearm or kind of right underneath it, right in the ribs. I'm not sure where it caught him, but you could hear it like hitting a bat hitting a load of meat.
Going to have a
ouch
courtesy runner, Owen McCabe, into the game for Kyler Hove. Kyler gets the bruise, and he doesn't even get to run. That's the way it goes
an
when
ice
you're
pack
a catcher
real
with
quick,
2
maybe.
outs.
Yeah, right. Maybe that's for the best.
Right.
Courtesy runner on first. Don't forget our English accents from the courtesy runner. Thank you.
Ben Land up.
All right, Landy, here we go.
Hunter Carlson at second. Ball low that time.
All right.
Owen McCabe at first. Hudson with a little threat here. 2 outs.
1-0 here.
McCabe getting a good lead over there at first. So, again, 2 outs. They're going to be running. That one almost gets away.
Yeah, I was just going to say that one. Gardner got past the catcher.
2-0 on Ben Land.
Good chatter again from the bench.
Fastball that time for a strike.
Right down Broadway, so brings up 2-1. That sun feels pretty good coming in the window here.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
2-1 on Ben Land. That one's fall tipped. 2-2.
Big week this week for the seniors. Graduation on Saturday and then an all-night party Saturday night.
Yeah, and a short week, too.
Oh, man.
4 days of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Hopefully the weather's going to hold out for us. We've got an evening ceremony, and I saw showers maybe predicted, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
On the football field?
Yeah,
outside?
So if it's nice out, that's where it's at. And then if it's not, I think we go inside.
Ground ball that time to the shortstop. Over to make the force at second, and that's going to end the inning. But Hudson gets one. Couple of hits. 2 left. After 2, it's Hudson 1, Wausau East 0. All right, Jack Barthel's the batter here. Number 8 batter for Wausau East. Again, Hudson up 1-0. That one's fouled off the end of the bat.
Well, the pizza down there is just at concessions. It looks really good.
Where they're getting their pizzas from?
Paul, where'd the pizza come from?
Cozy
Corner.
Right.
Thanks for pitching in tonight.
Off-speed pitch that time, off to the right.
Yeah, probably hit the forerunner.
Cozy Corner.
Don't they do like a breakfast pizza that's superb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wedge that time. A little hitch in his giddy up. Working that outside corner. Fall back.
So I didn't know if it was Cozy or if it was, what's the other one up there in North?
Village.
The Village. And so I asked one time at the Village, and the waitress gave me the old
Stink eye.
She gave me the like, do you know that ain't us? And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. She gave me the stink eye. Yep. And I deserved it, I guess. I should have known. I'm not a North Sider, though, so I didn't know. Just a regular old Hudson
1-2
guy.
here. Curveball.
Got
gets
him.
But that gets away from Hove. Runner's going to advance to first base on that pass ball.
Now,
So a strikeout, but a leadoff runner on.
You got to explain that to me.
Doesn't count as an out on the scoreboard. Pitcher gets a strikeout. And then beyond that, then it was a pass ball. And so that'll get kind of charged against the catcher. So it counts as a stat, but the runner can advance there. You have to be able to throw it to first base, get him on a force play.
Okay.
So
Thank you, sir.
squares the bunt.
That's why I have the professional in the booth with me to explain that stuff.
Colton Abraham, the batter, tries to bunt, fouls that one off. Drop third strike, they call it. Same thing.
Okay. A decent crowd out the left side of the booth here, out on the grassy knoll.
The grassy knoll.
I like that choice of words.
Gets that one down.
Nice job.
Bomber over there to pick it up. Get the
Got
force
him.
at second. Nice play by Bomber. Had to cover some ground. Made a nice throw.
Right. Out number 1.
Back to the top of the
Keep
order
one
for
at
Wausau East,
first base.
Lane Yeatus.
A good hustle to make that play to second.
Back to the top of the lineup here. Lane Yeatus, the batter.
Wow.
Pitch across
Nice
the middle
heat.
for a strike.
Grassy knoll has.
Grassy knoll.
Sounds a little
that
intimidating.
sends
Let's go
chills
with-
down my spine, man.
let's
I'm
go
old
with-
enough to remember those stories.
Let's go with the green hump.
Okay, let's go with that. How about the hill?
Oh, the hill. Okay, fine. Gosh. Can't have any fun anymore.
Ground
Chipper.
ball back to Wedge. See if he tries the force. Nope, he's going to go to 1. That one gets away
good
from
by him.
Burkhoff. Runners are going to advance. Ducharme over there to pick it up, but not before runners move up to second and third. Only one out here for Wausau.
And just a goofy one there. Wedge unable to make the throw over to first and advance, like you said, move him around to second and third. So 1 out right now. And East.
Right fielder.
Yeah, this is
Got
one of
something
those games
cooking right
if you're,
now.
if you're Hudson, you don't want to give it away here.
That's right.
Certainly booting the ball around doesn't help.
That's right. All right.
J.T. Gorski, the batter.
I like that last name. All right, Wedge. Let's tighten her down here.
Fastball.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Curveball low that time. 1-1.
So it's your son's birthday tonight, I hear.
It is.
Steaks, is that the plan at the house?
Steaks, grilling steaks.
Nice.
It's been a lot of meat consumption in my house this weekend.
Really? With Kate being home?
Well, just we had a little barbecue Saturday and smoked a bunch of ribs.
Oh, love it.
Pulled pork and
love it.
I told my wife I think it was yesterday, I said, can we have at least the semblance of a salad for me? Because I'm not sure I've eaten anything green for about a week and a half.
Oh, your body's like, I can't take it anymore, Aaron. Something green.
Ground ball to the right side. It's going to score a run. Ducharme makes the throw over to first to Burkhoff, but that's going to plate the runner, Abraham. So RBI that time for Gorski. 2 outs.
Left fielder, Caden Worth.
Well, East able to tie it up with the swing of the bat on that one.
Yedis moves over a third. That one's going to drop. Score another run here. Yedis comes in. Caden Worth, the batter, knocks that one into right center field. Little bloop single scores the run. 2-1 Wausau.
Designated hitter, Oliver Taraski.
Again, 2 outs here. Taraski, the batter.
Well played by East, though, getting a couple on the bases with just 1 out and able to get 2 in. They're hitting right now.
Yeah, jumping on those pitches. Center fielder over there. That's going to try to score another run.
He's hustling on in.
Throw's cut off by Wedge. Worth scores all the way from first base on that play, on that bloop play. Good hustle by him getting around.
Catcher, Eli Poggle.
All the excitement there. My Diet Coke tipped over. You okay?
Yep, I got It's funny, I'm like a dad. I still have napkins in my pocket. We're all good. All good. Boy, East jumping on him right now. Getting 3 so far this inning. Strike 1 there.
Taraski that time. Just that little bloop hit. And again, the wind playing a factor. Both left field and center field trying to make a play. Overran it. Ball kind of bounced, but credit to Worth. He had the wheels on. Curveball in there for a strike that time.
Oh, and with that wind, gosh, you just kind of maybe hit them up there and just pop them out there, see where they go. Without all that movement, you could tell that last one really drifted on him.
One, 2. Curveball misses on that one.
Outside.
1-2.
Down in Oklahoma last week for that PGA thing, and my cousin told me about a new grill/smoker. Tell you after the pitch.
That one's fouled back.
That's a 4-runner hit. Hasty Bake.
Hasty Bake.
Heard of them? Yeah, big time down south. So they'll bake. They'll smoke. They'll grill. I mean, they've got basically this adjustment on the bottom where you bring the coals up or down.
Okay. Fastball gets him that time for strike 3. 3 outs.
It's needed
but
that.
Wausau East plates 3 on 1 hit, a couple of Hudson errors after 2.5. Wausau East 3, Hudson 1.
Well, again, welcome back to the McCarty Construction or McCartyRoofing.com booth. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin bringing you all the action here. First round playoffs for the boys baseball team here in Hudson. Hudson gives up a couple that last the top of the inning there.
Kind of started, you had couple of fortunate hits, dropping in there. Just
Third inning for the Raiders. Left fielder.
little bloop shots that ended up moving runners around. And
Yeah.
walks and errors can kill you. And that inning, of course, a couple of hits, but helped by a Hudson error, too. So curveball that time to Lawrence is in there for a strike.
Good pitch.
That one gets away from him. 1-1.
One and one here.
Just misses that inside corner
Inside,
that time.
yep.
2-1. So we'll catch some of the Big Rivers Conference stats. I pulled that off here as well, so we'll talk a little bit about how Hudson fared in those shortly. Should be coming out with the all-conference teams here soon. I'm sure Hudson will be well represented. Both pitchers, Burkhoff and Wedge, had great years, very low ERAs. In conference, Owen Wedge with a .93 ERA, Ben Burkhoff with a .72. Those are almost unheard of.
Wow.
Very low.
Full count here.
Wedge with 5 wins. So had a good season in the win category. Also, those two are up there in strikeouts, 45 and 43. Line
There you
drive
go.
over
All
the
right.
shortstop's head for a leadoff single.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Nice little shot over the middle there. Right over the shortstop's glove. Missed it by about a foot or two.
Brayton Ducharme.
Put a man on first for Hudson here in the bottom of the third.
A couple other statistics to point out. Wiley Balmer, .378 average, number 6 in the conference.
Wow.
Brennan Ducharme, the batter upright, or brother of, that's a bunt right there. That's Brayton up to the bat, sorry. Throws over to 1, gets the sacrifice, moves the runner over. Brennan Ducharme with a .333 average, number 12 in the conference.
Wow.
Wiley Balmer, number tied for 3rd and runs batted in. There, speak of the devil, there he is, Wiley Balmer. Brennan Ducharme led the conference in stolen bases with 16. So those are some of your top
That's awesome.
stats guys from the Hudson Raiders this year in Hudson baseball. Throw back to second, not in time. That runner at second is Lawrence. Good bunt that time by Brayton Ducharme to get him over. Bomber hits one
Nice.
up in the air. Again, that's trouble. That's going to be a gap.
Oh, here we
Gets
go.
past the right fielder. It's going to score 1. Bomber pulls up at second base with the RBI double. Makes this a 1-run game. Lawrence comes across the plate to score.
Check out the replay on that one. A good hustle out there with just right between them.
For Hudson,
Nice,
the
nice
shortstop,
double.
Jake Bussin.
Little rally coming up here. Brings up Jake Bussin, doubled and scored his last at bat. Again, I think both teams' outfielders having some trouble with that wind.
Absolutely.
Tracking that ball out there and with that movement.
Yeah, I almost think the higher up that it gets, the more breeze is blowing up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Just misses with the fastball that
Wow,
time.
that was
Ball one.
really close, yeah. Want to know. It's interesting. You look across the field by the parking lot where the government center's at, and those flags are just still, and I think that might be because the building's blocking it a bit.
Could be.
We got a good breeze coming in the booth here.
Inside that time.
Boy, he
Bussin
was going
not
to take
moving.
that.
Yeah, he was going to wear that.
He was going to wear it. I love that saying. 2-0. 1 out. Hudson getting something going here.
Fastball that time across for a strike. Bomber the runner at second. Again, 1 in for Hudson here. Bomber with the RBI double. Scored Peyton Lawrence. That one's fouled off to the right. Going to be out of play. 2-2.
2-2 with one out here. Little offense going the last, this inning. Both squads put some across the plate here. Hudson threatening to get a tie and run out there at second. Chatter firing up again over in the dugout for Hudson.
Ball inside that time.
Just as he pitches, somebody barks over on our left. You never know if it's the dugout or if it's somebody, near the dugout, because sometimes the students will kind of line up just to the left of that dugout. It gets rowdy.
See down that left field line, there quite a few students sitting down there.
Yeah, we got a healthy Studi pop over there.
Full count here. Oh, nobody there. Ballmer's going to advance.
Wow.
He had his back turned to the play. I'm not sure what happened to the second baseman that time. He looked like he was starting to come over. And
yeah. He just figured, well, no throw's coming, turn my back and walk away.
Miscommunication there.
Oh. Throws it out to center field, so they'll advance the runner to third. I will say the student section, the bleacher creatures this year have been phenomenal at all the sports. It's been a year to remember with those guys and gals. It's just been awesome.
Infield in to protect that run here. 3-2. Off the end of the bat. Going to come to the plate. It's got to be a tag play. Throw is off.
Throw just off the mark, and Hudson scores another one. They'll tie this one up and put a guy out on first.
Yeah, the defense was playing that, obviously, in a little bit, trying to protect that one-run lead. Throw was just to the right of the catcher. Might have had a chance that he got that throw on line, but nonetheless, Bussin knocks in a run.
Yeah, if that throws, instead of being to the right, to the left of the catcher, that's a tag. It's an out.
Would have been close, for sure.
For sure.
Owen Wedge up now. Bussin the runner at first. Throw over to first. Bussin's back.
Wedge looking very clean out there. Mr. Clean Jeans right now.
Yeah.
Looking to get those a little bit dirtier than they are. To see him get something going here. One out, bottom of the third. Hudson tying this one up.
Fastball tails off that time for ball one.
Our organist getting a little charge going for us in the booth today. Thank you.
That one's fouled off by Wedge. Still only one out here. Hudson with two in. Owen Wedge the batter.
One out here.
A little noise coming over there from the Hudson side.
Definitely.
That one almost gets away from the first baseman.
Goodness.
Keep an eye on that.
Mm-hmm. Almost want to tempt him to do that a little bit more, right?
Yeah, he's kind of covering the base a little awkwardly as I'm watching, but runner's going to go. Bussin thought he could get a jump there. They're going to get him in a little bit of hot box. Tag is down. Bussin is out at second. Just timed that thinking that the pitcher was going to go to the plate on that play. And so that's two outs. Wedge still the batter, 1-1. Owen Wedge hits one out to center field.
Hit.
Center fielder's over there. It's going to drop as well.
Drops as well. Wow.
Wedge going to keep the wheels going.
Stand-up double.
Gets to second base with a stand-up double. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, Bussin would have scored on that, right?
I was just going to say, I'm not going to play the woulda, coulda, shoulda, but, boy, that would have been another run in.
Just missed the timing on that.
Yep.
Tried to get a good jump.
Yep.
Courtesy runner at second base for the Raiders, number 18, Eli Ramthun.
Eli Ramthun, courtesy runner out there. Courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner, Rantham.
Brings up Brayton Ducharme.
2 outs, man on second here. Hudson's tied it up in the bottom of the third, looking for a little bit more. Strike one. Both sides figuring out these pitchers just a little bit. Able to get some hits going. 0-1 here, 2 outs. Nice hit.
Hit out to the left field. That one looked like it was going to drop too, but left fielder didn't have to move much.
Nuh-uh.
Well, that's going to retire the side, but for Hudson, 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 left after 3. Wausau East 3, Hudson 3.
Again, welcome back to the McCarty Construction booth here. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Adam Tilson on our camera. Hudson with a nice rally that inning. They'll tie things up 3 apiece. We'll go into the top of the 4th.
Yeah, getting the bat on the ball that inning, getting some runners on, and see if the defense can tighten up a little bit here and keep Wausau East down. Stroming the batter, number 6 in the lineup. Leads him off with a curveball, fouled off. Box score pretty tight. We got a score 3-3. Wausau East with 4 hits, 1 error. Hudson with 5 hits and 1 error. So kind of close in that category. Off-speed pitch that time. Gets it Jason.
Tricky. 0-2.
Curveball that time. See if he offered. Hove's going to tag him just in case. They're going to appeal. No swing, says the base umpire.
That was close. It was close. 1-2 here.
Curveball that time. Just getting a piece of it.
Knock that one into the dirt.
Count stays at 1-2. Owen wedge that time. Just misses.
What a
Low that time.
curveball. Wow. Just a little low on that one.
And low on that one. Brings the count full.
Organist really going for it on this one.
You hired a good one.
I know, right?
Is she an intern too, or gets him with
Boom!
that one?
Bringing the
For
heat.
strike 3.
Woo! Come on now. Yep, that's all we do is hire talented interns to come in here and make dreams come true for you and me.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Wyatt Stallhall.
What's going on? Little
Little
conversation?
conference there with the umpire and the Wausau East bench. So
Okay.
good mix of pitches that time by Owen Wedge. He wasn't afraid to go after him with that fastball. It was off the plate a little bit, but again, after curveball, batter's expecting something probably the same and came at him with a outside corner fastball for strike 3. Brings up the batter, Strayhall here. Foul back.
We got some new sound bites too.
Do ya?
Mm-hmm. You ready?
Yeah. All right, little Pac-Man.
God, you're good.
1-1 here. Oh boy, curveball. Just hung in there a little bit, a little high. 1-1.
Bit
Misses with that
outside.
one. 2-1. Gets him
There
that
you
time
go.
with a fastball. Evens the count at 2-2.
2-2, 1 out. Got him.
Got him with the curveball for strike 3.
Wedge, nice curve there. 2 outs.
For Wausau East, shortstop Jack Hudson.
You got all the 80s hits today, don't you? Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Right?
She brings up Jack Barthel's the shortstop.
I love that you know all like the sidelines to these.
Of course I do.
That's
Of
why
course
you're-
I do.
that's why
You
you're
and
such a
I, we're the
beaut.
same era.
You gotta love it.
The new Karate Kid
Oh, the
Cobra Kai
series?
show.
Yeah.
That's great.
It is
You
good.
watch that. Off the plate, Wedge is going to field it. Toss over to first. Nice and easy to Burkhoff to retire the side. Owen Wedge gets out of it. 1-2-3 that inning.
Wausau East, top of the fourth.
After
No
3.5,
runs, no errors, nobody
Wausau East 3, Hudson 3.
Wausau East
Again, welcome back to the booth here. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, coming to you live from McCartyRoofing.com. Check them out there. If you have some roof damage or you think that you might, give them a call. They can help you out. Local talent. One of our great sponsors, been around for a long, long time. Again, call McCarty Construction. You can reach them at McCartyRoofing.com. All right, here we go. We got the bottom of the fourth.
fourth inning for the Raiders.
Hudson pretty tidy that last,
Carlson.
top of the fourth, if you will, cleaning up things.
Yep, a little better inning that time. So let's see if they can carry over the momentum from their last inning at bats. And Hunter Carlson leads it off here.
So we were talking old school stuff.
Yeah,
Tonight, family and I are going to Top Gun.
seen it.
And?
It's awesome.
Oh, I like to hear
It's
that.
awesome.
Goodness. Okay.
You know, I like the one
Good.
from the 80s growing up.
Yeah.
But this one's
Something else?
better.
Oh,
It's better.
really?
Yeah. Well, just the technology and all that
right.
stuff. And, you know, you go back and, you know, you think about a lot of those 80s movies, and Top Gun was the same, where there's a little bit of the romance type stuff and everything. This
sure.
one doesn't have quite as much of that. So,
Ooh,
line driver
that
that
was
time
wrapped.
by Carlson. It looks like that one's going to drop as well.
Hey, here we
Again,
go.
the wind's playing us some favors tonight, both teams.
Get a replay on that one. Why not? Punched out right between center and right field. Drops in the gap. Put a guy on first base to get the inning started here. So
Carlson there with the single.
much like, and I don't know if people that are, if you're young, you may not know what this is, but there used to be stores where you would rent videotapes.
Yeah.
And these were tapes that you would put in this thing called a VCR. I'm
Yes,
sure you're
yes,
familiar with it, but
yes.
just in case you're not. So yours truly worked in a video store.
Did you? You were one of the cool guys then, huh?
I don't know about that, but I did my best.
Hove squares the bunt that time for strike one.
But the beauty of Top Gun is the music.
Yeah.
Was off the hook. And so I go into work and I just throw it in to listen to the music while I was working.
Yeah.
And so I must have watched that movie 200 plus times, I bet, or at least listened to it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was a classic for sure. And there's ties to the old one for certainly, but that one gets away.
Oh boy.
Hove no longer needing to bunt. Carlson down to second base.
Here we go.
No throw.
All right.
Yeah, you'll like this one. I think you'll.
Nice. Good.
I mean, and I think it took them, good grief, 3-4 years to make it.
Well, yeah, and then they didn't release it because of the pandemic for 2 years. So they've been holding on to this thing in their back pocket for probably 4 years now.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear that you've been to it and you liked it. And I felt like this was one of those movies you got to go at the theater,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Squares the bunt again, fouled off.
Talk to me about that. Why do you square the bunt now? You got a guy at
Well,
second.
nobody
Move
out,
'em around?
and anytime you can move up a base, it certainly gives you, especially with nobody out, it gives you an opportunity to get that run in. So, Hoven down in the count here, 1-2. Ball high that time. Yeah, I mean, it's become so easy to. A lot of movies stream so quickly now that you can pass on it and say, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait.
True.
But this is one you definitely should go see in the theater.
I told my kids, I'm like, I want it so loud my ears are bleeding.
Fall back.
Foul ball. Yeah, I
You're
love those
You're gonna wear your aviator glasses and
You seen them?
kind of roll into. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have these shades
Yeah,
on. You
I'm
kidding
gonna
me?
start
In the
calling
theater,
you-
I'll be
I'm
like,
gonna start calling you Iceman.
I like that.
He's in that too, by the way.
Come on. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Too late, people.
Curveball that time gets
Ooh,
away.
There he goes.
Hove's
Hustles down to
First
first.
base is open, so Hove can get down there.
Winner, winner. Chicken dinner will advance that guy down to 1. Move another one around to 3. Got it. The corner's covered right now. Hudson, no outs. Bottom of the 4th. Here we go.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Raiders, number 11, Owen McCabe.
Owen McCabe coming in for Kyler Hove
Courtesy
on the base
runner.
pass.
Fielder, Ben Land.
Again, nobody out here.
Yeah.
Ben Land, the batter.
Land in a hero maker position here. Let's see what they got him doing.
Throw over to first. Tag put down, not in time. See what Coach Blagan wants to do here with Owen McCabe at first.
Well, we got a pretty good pitcher on this old deal, don't
Very
we?
good pitcher. Yeah.
Bad.
That one's fouled off by Land, going to be out of play.
Land's got the green light to swing up there. Like it. 0-1. 0. No outs. Tied up.
So speaking of 80s stuff,
Yes.
my
Always
kids
open
got
there.
me watching the show Stranger Things. Have you watched that
love
yet?
that show,
So
yep.
there's a new season of that out. That's
just-
all 80s stuff too. I mean,
Yeah.
thinking about
Good throw, yeah.
all the music and
Oh,
kind of everything
man,
at
right?
that in
The
that era.
hairstyles, yep.
The hairstyles, and
Oh, yeah.
of course there's monsters and
Right.
Russian bad guys and all that kind of
Always,
stuff, which
yep.
is your typical 80s movie.
For sure. For sure. It was always those Russian bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched that Stranger Things since it came out, and I've been a fan of it. I guess the guy that created it was a huge fan of the old school 80s movies, right?
Right.
And wanted to make something kind of that had that genre, that feel. And I think he's nailed it.
does
He
it,
or
yeah.
she has
Yeah,
nailed
they've nailed it.
Because it's just right on point.
McCabe again. Getting a good lead over there.
Mm-hmm.
Getting into Stroming's head a little bit. We
Bad.
talked about it before. That throw goes past, and all of a sudden you're scoring one.
That's right.
Potentially
That's right.
two, or you're certainly going to advance that runner.
Yeah, you gotta be
McCabe
careful.
with a good another step there. Ball high that time. Land holds.
He holds the bat out there
Yep.
for good measure.
Just to prove it.
prove it.
1-1. Squares the bunt. They're going to try to
Nice
squeeze the
bunt.
run in.
Look at that beauty.
Stroming over there.
Wow, what
over
a
to
great
make
bunt.
the tag. Nice bunt that time. Actually, a good play by Stroming to get over there, scoop it up. Not going to be able to get the runner at third base, Carlson, but able to still sweep and make the tag.
Left fielder.
But a run in for Hudson here on that sack bunt by Ben Land. Still only one out. Owen McCabe moves to second.
Well, an outstanding bunt there by Landy as he just puts it right down that first base line. Ben Land with a beaut. Score one. Advance the.
Back to
they'll
the
be
top of
hitting
the
now.
lineup.
Here we go.
Peyton Lawrence lines that one out to right field. Throw's going to come in, cut off. McCabe stays at third.
Get a little replay tuned up on that one. Nice swing. Good hit.
First pitch.
Liked it.
Lawrence takes that one the opposite field. So again, top of the lineup here now for Hudson. Threatening one in this inning so far.
Got a couple guys on the corners out there right now.
Second baseman, Brayton Ducharme.
Brayton
about that.
Ducharme, the batter, would not be surprised to see potentially another squeeze play here. Only one out.
Yeah.
Ducharme with good speed. McCabe, the runner at third. Lawrence, runner's going. No throw. He's going to be up.
Strike
So
called
stolen
there.
base by Peyton Lawrence that time.
I don't even know what they're screaming down the line there, but it's funny. I think they said good real estate.
Sure get more real estate or something.
Not sure what that means, but I like it.
Squares the bunt. They tried it.
Ooh.
So fouled that one off. Curveball inside. That's a tough one to bunt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm watching the corners when we see these bunts. First base is moving up a little bit, but again, they're not really protecting against it. So I'm sure Coach Blagan's seeing that, thinking I got speed at third, I got speed at the plate. 0-2 here on Ducharme. Swing away that time.
Swinging,
that's
going to
drive
drop
out to right center
Woo!
field.
Let's
that's
go!
going to play 2. Ducharme's going to try for 2. He's into the base, standing up with a 2-run double.
Come on, Hudson. 2 more. Nice job. Wow, what a shot there. We'll get a replay on that hit. Pitch, the hit, and just drops one right out center field there. And it's a beauty. Scores 2. Make it 6-3 for Hudson.
There.
Yeah.
Ducharme, 0-2, just drives that to right center field. Again, 2 runs are in on that play. A little conference at the mound here. Hudson up 6-3.
I don't know if that was timed right or not, Aaron.
I'm not sure that's a baseball soundbite, but, you know. I feel like I should be holding up my water or something in the booth here.
Hey, hold on, I got one for you.
You're such a wonderful crowd.
Ready?
We'd like to play a little tune for you. It's one of my personal favorites.
Name the movie.
And I'd like to dedicate it to a young man who doesn't think he's seen anything good today. Cameron Fry, this one's for you.
Oh, I couldn't hear it. That's Ferris Bueller. I couldn't hear his voice very well.
Shame. Sunshine.
What are you doing?
You just never know what you're going to get into in the booth, do you?
Right.
Sorry about that.
Wiley Balmer, the batter. Again, only 1 out here. Ducharme, the runner at second. Balmer doubled his last at bat. That's a line
Another
drive,
one.
the same
Here we
spot,
go.
right center. Right fielder's over to make the play. They're going to try the tag here. He's going to be there. Ducharme with some speed. Kind of went back to the base, caught his feet, and then took off. So runner advances to third. 2 outs now.
Well, I tell you, that seemed like the exact same spot the last couple had gone. They must have made a
hung
shift
up a little
there.
bit more, yeah.
Again, they'll advance the runner down to third. 2 outs. Hudson with a nice rally in the bottom of the 4th here.
Yep, they're starting to hit Stroming here pretty well. So see if Busson can keep it going. 2 for 2 so far. Good cut that time. Good to see the Hudson bats get going here. This is what you need to do at tournament time. Everybody hits.
Yep.
You've got a good pitching staff. You want to put pressure on the defense by putting the ball in play, getting some runners on. 0-1 here on Busson. Just a little late with that one. 0-2.
Well, it's like you talked about the other day. You know, these teams start to figure out the rhythm of the pitcher just a little bit. You can see it the 3rd, 4th inning here. The Hudson team really kind of getting it dialed in.
Right.
Did a good job. 0-2 here, 2 outs.
Fouls that one off, staying alive. Wind picking up a little bit right in our faces. Again, the outfielders have had some trouble with it so far, especially those that aren't hanging up in the air too long. Seem to have a hard time getting to them and tracking them. 0-2. Fouled that one off.
Goodness.
Jammed them up a little bit.
Gone forever.
I remember that guy.
That was a soundbite that was requested by Aaron Sundin. Good one. Took me a second to find that one, but.
Ooh, curveball that time.
Yeah.
You could just see, though, what we talked about before, with Owen Wedge where he can kind of hide those pitches when he throws them. That time I could tell right away that release point much different than his fastball.
Sure.
1-2. Fastball that time. That one's in the air. It's going to be trouble, though. Right fielder comes in, able to make the catch. Looked like he might not get to that ball tailing off. But Hudson, 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 left. Hudson takes the lead here. After 4, Hudson 6, Wausau East 3. We are back. Hudson with a big inning. That bottom of the 4th, plate 3, and now they're up 6-3. Bottom of the lineup here, number 9 batter, Colton Abraham, up for the Lumberjacks. Owen Wedge looking to carry over some of that momentum from last inning. That one's fall back. 0-2. Gets him on that curveball. Hove makes the throw down to 1. Clean it up a little bit for out number 1.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Third baseman, Lane Yeatis.
Brings up the leadoff batter, Lane Yeatis. Again, just keep piling up runs here for Hudson. Got a senior pitcher in command. Ground ball down to first base. Burkhoff knocks it down over to make the play unassisted for out number 2.
Like it. Like it.
Right
2
fielder,
up, 2 down.
JT Gorski.
Bring up Gorski here.
We'll talk a little bit, probably after the break here, after this inning, we'll talk a little bit about the playoffs, what the other teams in the Big Rivers Conference are looking at for matchups.
Okay.
I know we talked to Coach Kretovics from New Richmond. They are down in River Falls tonight. Kind of a tough draw for them. He was talking about being a lower seed, or higher seed, but obviously the way it works here is a high seed means you're usually the away team.
Okay.
They're down in River Falls. A couple of the teams in the Wisconsin Valley Conference that had worse records than New Richmond ended up ahead of them in the rankings.
Really?
Ground ball that time.
Well, I could see why a guy might not be happy about
Well,
that.
you know, he's easy going, goes with the flow, but they are a number 11 seed.
Okay.
They're at River Falls. Chippewa Falls is at Superior tonight.
Oh,
Strike
Wedge.
number 3.
Making
Owen Wedge moving and grooving. Couple strikeouts that inning for him.
short work of
1,
things.
2, 3 inning for Owen Wedge. No runs, no hits, nobody left after 4.5. Hudson 6, Wausau East 3.
Again, welcome back to the McCarty Roofing.com booth here. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin bringing you the first round playoffs for boys baseball. 6-3. Hudson on top, bottom of the 5th. Hudson getting the bats going the last couple innings.
Yeah. Let's see if they can keep it going. Just pile on a little bit more. Only in the 5th inning here, so a couple more to play.
I'd say the wind's been a big factor tonight when it comes to some of these balls we've been hitting
Yeah.
out. Both squads just been a little elusive out there in the outfield.
Yeah, Hudson last inning, though, really connecting well with their at-bats and hitting the ball well. It's just, I think some of those balls on a normal day without wind might have been catchable.
Sure,
But,
sure.
you know, we're in the elements here, so Owen Wedge, the batter. He's going to
Nice
hit
hit.
that one opposite field out to left for a leadoff single. Owen doubled his last at bat, so 2 for 3 on the night.
Absolute fire coming from the crowd. They're calling it. Nice hit.
At first base for Hudson, number 18, Eli Rantham.
Eli Ramtham,
And now batting
All right.
good to see running.
fielder, Brayton Ducharme.
Good to see running.
Brings up Brayton Ducharme.
Boy,
Ducharme, the number 6 batter tonight.
2 Ducharmes in the lineup. It seems like they're batting every other pitch.
Squares the
doesn't it?
bunt.
Oh, what a
Beauty by
beauty.
Ducharme.
Wow.
Ball was outside. They're going to try for 3 here. Throw down to third. Got him. Nice play by the third baseman that time. Made a strong throw over to first. No doubt about it. Hudson was going to try to get that runner over to third base, being aggressive, but the throw's in time and gets the tag. Score that one quick in my book.
Yeah, goodness. So 2 down all of a sudden.
Kind of like that, though. I like those bang-bang plays like that. Well played by the defense.
Yep.
Aggressive by the offense.
Yep.
You know, they still got to make a play.
That's
you
right.
got to make a throw. You got to
That's
make a
right.
tag, everything else. So you got a little bit of a lead.
Can afford to take some risks like that.
Brings up Hunter Carlson. Hunter Carlson led off the last inning with a single and scored.
The curveball misses on the outside. There it is.
Ground ball to the shortstop in the hole. He's not going to be able to get a handle on it.
Fumbles that one a bit.
Just got it deep enough in the 5-6 hole that time. It's going to be a tough play no matter what, but couldn't get a handle on it.
Right. 2 outs. Put 1 down at first.
Tyler Hove.
Hove. Our hitter.
Tyler Hove, the batter. Fastball strike on the outside corner.
Pitch.
2 outs here. A little bit of excitement to start that inning.
Definitely.
Ground ball to the shortstop again. High hopper. Able to field that. Throw over to second to get the force. But for Hudson,
Bottom of the 5th inning,
no runs.
no errors,
2
1 runner
hits.
left on base.
1 left
At the end of 5,
after 5 innings. Hudson 6, Wausau East 3.
Welcome back to the McCartyRoofing.com booth here. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, bringing you live action first round playoffs. Hudson up by 3 right now. Top of the 6th coming up. Wausau East to bat.
Yeah, so figure out here who else we got in the big rivers that we didn't mention before.
Yeah.
Eau Claire Memorial is a number 3 seed. They're playing Menominee tonight at home. So, again, Memorial with a good season. Your seeding in this section was Eau Claire North number 1, Stevens Point number 2. They both get byes. Then you've got Hudson at 4. Your 5 seed is Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln. And then following that, River Falls and Superior. So, again, Hudson with an opportunity here with a win to have another home game. They'd play the winner of the number 5 seed Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln and number 12 seed Marshfield. And that's at Rapids tonight. First pitch is a strike for Owen Wedge. Curveball just misses that time.
It'd be fun to have like a. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the other thing you got to think about in these playoffs is pitching. And it's depth in pitching because obviously if they play on Thursday, the pitcher tonight, if he has a high pitch count, isn't going to be able to pitch in the next game.
Can't give that a go, yeah.
Right. And so I think the decision to go with Wedge tonight was a smart one. They'll come back on Thursday with Ben Burkhoff. Again, 2 of your top pitchers in the big rivers here, so that one's fall back. Same thing goes for some of these teams that might only be a pitcher deep. All of a sudden it's like, well, that's it. We pitch our best guy and hope for the best. You hope maybe the team you play doesn't have as much depth. Gets him to offer on that one. Hove over there to make the throw. Burkhoff covers. Held it just long enough to get that first out.
Designated hitter Oliver Taraski.
Brings up the designated hitter Oliver Taraski, batting number 4 tonight.
I was going to say earlier, it'd be nice if we could get like a live update that we could put in the corner or something of the other scores going on.
Yeah, I suppose we could check. That one's
nice wrap, nice catch.
Lined over to Ducharme at second.
Keep it simple. Nice one.
That you know what? I tell you what.
Is there a website or something that
we could probably check You know, for something like this, it's hard. Even in the playoffs, WIAA will get the scores after the game.
Sure, post game.
You know, WIS Sports might have it.
Yep.
There's just not a lot of real-time scores unless you're really digging. Stretches for that one, busting over to make the play and the throw. Strong arm there.
Wow.
For East in the top of the sixth.
Boom, bada bing, bada bing.
That was a quickie.
Nobody left.
No runs, no hits, nobody left. After 5.5, Hudson 6, Wausau East 3.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Well, welcome back to the McCartyRoofing.com booth here. Again, Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin up on the call. Would encourage you to check out McCartyRoofing.com for all your roofing needs. He is out and about in town right now with all that crazy storm that came through. All right, Landy back up to bat again here at the bottom of the sixth. Mr. Sundin was peeking for an update there. We'll see if he was able to find one. But again, Land will head into the box here, bottom of the sixth. Ooh, good job getting out of the way of that pitch. Ball one.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if maybe we can get a score here.
Yeah.
Thought that maybe there'd be some live scoring going on, but we'll keep an eye on things between innings, see what we can find out.
1-1 here. Top of the sixth, very tidy for the Hudson squad there.
1-1 on Ben Land. Ooh, curveball that time. Little tight. 2-1. Ball just a little bit high.
Good eye on that
Land
one.
takes the count to 3-1.
Good eye. I thought he might give that one a run. Look down to Coach, down to his left, and get the call. Swing
on that one.
Look out.
Stroming so far, the pitcher, up to 79 pitches, so still in good shape here to finish this game out. Got him on that one. Land goes down on strikes here to lead off bottom of the sixth for Hudson.
Peyton Lawrence.
Brings up the leadoff batter, Peyton Lawrence. Lawrence 2 for 3, couple runs scored today, and an RBI his last at bat. Good day for Peyton in the leadoff spot.
Ooh.
Fastball that time, outside corner for a strike.
I was thinking that one missed, but just caught it. Blooper there, back
Off
to the
his
pitcher.
foot that time. Fouled off. Count quickly goes to 0-2.
Great crowd out to our left there, just left of the dugout, both right up on the fence and then up on the up by the trees there.
Oh, got him on that
got
curveball,
him.
but that gets
Loose
away from
ball.
the catcher too. Lawrence is going to get there. Throw is going to be a little late.
Hey, we'll take it.
Seeing quite a bit of that. You know, these
Yes,
pitchers
sir.
trying to get somebody to chase on something in the dirt. It's been working, but a lot of balls getting past the catchers here. So
Brayton Ducharme.
Ducharme up into the box here, so we'll put a runner down at first. One out. Let's see what Hudson's got up their sleeve here as the clouds come over that sun.
Ducharme last inning, or last at bat with a
Straight.
2 RBI double.
2 RBI double. We'll take that in the book.
Lawrence, good speed at first.
Pitcher
There he goes.
keeping an eye on things.
Catcher not quite ready for that outside pitch. Throw's going to be late. Stolen base for Peyton Lawrence.
Boy, you just said how fast he was, and there he goes down to second. Nice job.
1-1. Yeah, I don't know. That pitch tailed off a little bit. You could almost see it knock the catcher back half a step, and he couldn't set his feet to throw.
Right.
Lawrence getting an aggressive lead there at second base, too. Shortstop over to cover. Goes back. Going that time, too. Again, nobody paying. Again, good heads up.
Right.
Base running by coach and by base runner. Nobody over there covering third base.
Third base was all, he was in playing for a bunt or something, and he's yelling over at the shortstop, "Why didn't you tell me about that?"
Inside that time. Just gets away from the catcher, but runner won't advance. 3-1.
Catch doing a good job putting a glove on that one in the dirt. Coach Blagan down the third base line, getting fired up.
I'm on that
Big
one.
cut.
Count goes full. 3-2. One out here for Hudson. Bottom of the sixth. Leading 6-3. Fly ball out to center field.
Got him
that
running.
one's going to be deep enough to tag the runner. Lawrence is going to come in to score. Make this a 4-run game. Well hit that time by Brayton Ducharme, getting that sacrifice fly. Plating another run for Hudson.
Nice RBI there. So
Third baseman, Wiley Baumer.
Let's go.
I know you like
Let's
that one.
go. Bomber 1 for 3 on the night.
That's just a baseball name, isn't it?
Yep. Ooh, that one's tight.
Head
Had to get out of there in a hurry.
Yikes.
Yeah, there comes a point where you want to wear it. It's a little badge of honor, but when it's coming
Sure.
at your head, you need to get out of the way.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
care if you're wearing a helmet or not. That's coming
right.
in 80 miles an hour or so.
Don't let it ring that bell.
Yep.
It's funny, I got that all-night party coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like pre-tired for it. I'm like already like tired. I haven't even been to it yet.
Lots of caffeine.
Right? Is that a thing? Can you be pre-tired?
You can.
I'm pre-tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired already.
Well,
Lots of caffeine. Yeah, last
lots
year,
of caffeine.
well, we were doing the casino, and they
Yep.
came by with that cart of goodies. You
Yeah,
remember that?
yeah.
Oh, that was like hog heaven.
Get into it. You got to stick around if they do a hypnotist. That's kind of fun to watch.
So I'll be there.
3-0. 3-1.
Yep. So that'll
This
be the final, the one and only act. Will be that at the end.
Okay, good.
We're gonna
Yeah, that's a
wrap
lot of
with
fun.
That. Yeah, that is pure comedy.
That's
Oh,
that's
is
a
that
good time. Ground ball down to
Hit.
third base.
Nice play.
Gets a glove on it. Makes the throw. First baseman scoops it
Nice play.
to retire the side.
In the bottom of the sixth,
But Hudson gets one more.
on no hits,
One run for Hudson.
nobody left on base. We go
No
to the
hits.
seventh. It's Hudson
Advanced
7,
on that pass
Wausau
ball,
East
but
3.
good base running by the Raiders scores another run. After 6, Hudson 7, Wisconsin or Wausau East. Put myself ahead of me here.
You got it. You
Wausau
got it. Wausau
East.
Yeah.
3.
Good. Welcome back to the McCartyRoofing.com booth. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin on the call tonight. This beautiful evening here. Kind of partly sunny, I would say. More sunny than cloudy at this point, which we'll take. The wind's still got a good 15
Yeah,
miles per hour out there.
it was. I don't know if you were outside yesterday, but it was a steamer. It was
Yes.
warm yesterday, and
We made our way over to the west side of town, over to the Chaska, Chanhassen area. For
Oh, yeah.
a little memorial picnic with my
Okay.
brother-in-law, sister, and that crew. And that storm, wow.
yeah, they got hit pretty good over there.
Yeah, we made our way out of Dodge real quick as that kind of blew in. But, yeah, the wind really came up.
Good pitch that time. A little off speed from Owen
Ooh,
Wedge.
just a dirty-looking pitch there.
Stroming the batter. Again, top of the 7th here. Hudson able to close it out. Owen Wedge looking good. Ground ball, little slow roller to Bussin. He's over there to make the throw on the run. Got him. Nice
Wow,
play
what
by
a
Jake
play.
Bussin that time. That's a tough play. You got to make that throw on the run. And
kind of a
He was
hop,
able to
skip,
do that.
throw, all good. Yeah, great play. So one down, top of the 7th here. Hudson would like to close this one out right now.
Gets him on that fastball inside.
Good
Strike
start.
1. Wyatt Stahol, the batter.
Which almost seems like he's getting better as the game has
I think
progressed,
he
right?
is, yep.
Where it's
He's
like,
not slowing down,
wow.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
A little off speed that time. Over to Ducharme. Easy throw over to first base for the second out.
yeah, he's not slowing down one bit. Great play. 2 outs. Get a conversation here at the plate.
Thank you. Pinch hitter for Wausau East, number 15, Tommy Harry, pinch hitting.
Get a pinch
Tommy
hitter.
Harry, the pinch hitter here, senior, getting in at bat, so that's good to see. 2 outs here. Off-speed pitch that time from Wedge, gets him for strike 1. Strike 2 that time. Owen Wedge bearing back.
Don't mess around, Owen.
0-2 here.
Get it right here.
Coming down to the last pitch, potentially.
Fouled that one off. Just got a piece of it.
Hear the wind blowing in the mics.
0-2 here. Gets him on that
Got him!
fastball to close it out. For East, no runs, no hits, nobody left. That's your ball game, folks. Hudson wins this one 7-3. They're going to move on to play the winner of Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln. It's going to be back here at Grandview Park. Good start for the Raiders. We'll
Yeah.
chat a little bit.
So we'll be back Thursday.
Yep.
I've got my main man in the booth here, and I believe Adam is going to be available as well to control the camera down there. He does a great job at filming these games.
Absolutely.
It's not an easy deal. We've had some interns that pinch hit for us, so to speak, and you realize how good you have it,
Well,
right?
it's
and so
playoffs.
thank you,
got to
Adam.
have your best squad out
That's
there,
right.
so it's
That's
good
right.
to have Adam here.